Orange here. Welcome back to another video. This is my June 2016 TOA Hard series. Today we're on level 80. It is Asima, the Light Hell Lady. This boss was also on level 80 on TOA Hard, same thing, 2 months ago, so I will link you guys that video. I used a slightly different team to beat it, so now I have a new option for you guys to use. So the strategy that I'm using today is the same as 2 months ago, pretty much, slash all the time, I guess. Well, a very common strategy in TOA Hard that I've told you guys before is to taunt the boss and stun all the ads. It's a strategy that works on many levels. Some that come to mind are Sierra, Vero, I don't know who else, but it's a strategy that a lot of people use because it works. So this time around, I'm using Arya for the glancing because all of the enemies, to apply their dots to you, they have to do damage, and if they glance on you, the debuffs will not apply, so that's why Arya is so helpful on this level. And Bella for heals, of course, it helps. I didn't use a healer 2 months ago, I used Verd, but Verd is like kind of strong, so it worked out 2 months ago, so that's an option for you guys if you have Verd. I didn't quite use the same team. I think I used Verd and Spectra instead of Bella and Arya because 2 months ago I don't think Arya was a Hall of Heroes. I don't think I had one. Maybe I did. But yeah, so I pretty much killed all of the ads at the same time because I feel like their level of danger is relatively similar. The main differences between the Kobold Bombers and Beretta is Beretta has an attack bar reset, and then the Bombers have, they can block beneficial effects on you, so you kind of have to like determine which is more dangerous. I would probably say the Berettas, because they're going to probably attack your Mav unless something else is defense broken, because if the boss gets a move, she can defense break you with her third, so if something else is defense broken, they'll probably go for that one, and not Mav. But if nothing is, then I am pretty sure they're going to go for Mav, which could be a problem if they attack bar reset you, because you may need to get your stun up, or not your stun, your taunt, or you have a stun too, or you might have to get your Wings of Wind up, which is kind of important to get the speed buff on your allies. So in general, I'd probably say the Berettas are more dangerous, so I'd probably go for them first, but it's kind of up to you. I kind of explained the skills to you, so you can look up both monsters on the wiki and determine for yourself which one's more dangerous or do more research, but I kind of just went for all of them because I didn't need to necessarily focus down one or the other, and I just kept everything CC'd as best as I could, and I beat it. Once you land your slow on them, it should help a lot because I mentioned this before probably in a lot of videos, but once they're slowed, you're going to get so many more turns compared to them to give yourself more chances to land CC, which is super important for levels like these where you don't want anything moving basically. So slows are very important. Same with speed buff, which Mav is, everyone knows Mav is like a god of TOA Hard, so he'll give you that speed buff. If you're using Verd, it's the same thing kind of because you'll just be generating more turns for yourself and they'll just be slowed and not moving that much. So they won't be moving that much. So that's kind of the level. I'll link you guys the videos for the other 2 times I beat her. Some of the other options you have are using immunity, like any immunity you have. Nat 5, like I have a Velajewel, but I didn't use it because I didn't feel like it, I guess, and I don't know, he could have been better, I'm not sure, I haven't thought it through, but I knew that this team would work, so I used it. Chloe, I used Kona here one time because Kona is really useful because he has a stun on his first to keep the ads stunned, which I told you guys is super important. He has a resurge and a cleanse, so if any of the dots happen to land on you, you can cleanse them. You could probably even use Kona here instead of Bella. He does have a weaker heal though, but it should be fine. Vero might be enough for you, and you don't need Kona, but Kona is a good monster. Like, I have never actually really built my Kona, but I might be building him here soon because I'm currently stuck on 89, and I heard that a lot of people use him on 93, so we will see if I actually put good runes on him and use him But I like Kona. I think he's good, especially on Violent. He'll be giving your whole team more turns, and he'll be stunning things, and it'll just be a blast. So those are kind of all the tips that I have for you. I can't think of anything else really, but check out those other videos. Verd is a really good monster in TOA hard. Pretty much just see what monsters you have and think about how they would work and what would be good and what would be bad. Like Arya, for instance, she works on this level because they have to do damage to you to apply their dots, but she probably is not the best choice on other levels, like on bomber levels, like, not the fire ones, but for like Sierra or the Thrain levels, she's not the best for those because they don't have to do damage to you to apply their dots or their bombs, and the glancing thing won't even really affect them. So, I mean, it would on their other skills, but for the bomb one. So, you just kind of have to think, but those are kind of all the tips that I have for you guys. This level is almost over. Just have to slowly kill the boss here. And that is about it. So I guess I can talk about 89 because some of you may be wondering, you may be watching this video and then hoping for 90. Well, 90 is not here yet because I haven't beaten 89. For 89, it's 2 Joltans and 1 Kume. So for that level, I tried so many things and I couldn't beat it. It didn't even really get that close. Like, it kind of got close, but not really. So I think I'm going to do one of the cheese strats that, I don't know who came up with it, but I think a lot of people use it. So the cheese strat is to use a light fairy, her name is Neil, and to use a wind Apicion priest, whose name is Michelle. So you use those 2 units and you pretty much just beat the level with those 2. So it should be fine as long as I can get my buff up before the enemies move on my light fairy. And then I've also heard that that team is very helpful on 93 for the Lirith rotation on TOA hard. 93 is a Leo and then 4 ragdolls. And I heard that you're supposed to use a Kona for that and put him on Nemesis, so Leo hits Kona and then Kona resurges the light fairy to make sure that she gets her buff up before the ragdolls start moving. So we will see. I'm probably just going to rune share and put runes on those monsters from other monsters just for those 2 levels and then put the runes back because I don't have enough runes to actually build all of those. So I think it should work out if I just put runes on those from other monsters. I think it should be fine. I should have enough runes to go around. So that is my plan and we will see how it works. I'm waiting till tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure when light day is. It might be tomorrow or the next day, but I have to farm a fairy and skill ups for that, and then I also have to awaken my Michelle on Wind Day, which I think is on Thursday or something. So I have to do all of that, and it is putting a lot of resources into those. So it would kind of suck if I happen to pull something better that ends up working, like if I pull a Chloe or something, and then let's say that works, then I wasted kind of a lot of stuff, but I think it'll be fine. We will have to see, though. That's something that I will be thinking about and seeing how future events pan out, but I honestly do not think I can beat it with my current monster pool at all. I don't think I can beat either level. I'm thinking that 93 is probably even more difficult than 89 because of the Leo passive. So I think I need something extra special, like Chloe or Jemire or my cute little cheese team like I told you guys about with the Light Fairy and Wind Apicion and maybe even Kona for 93. So that's it for this video. I hope my tips helped you guys. Check out my runes and my skill ups in a photo album in the description. It's going to be linked in case you guys want to see what I'm working with. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys later.